Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever wanted to make your Google Sheets more flexible, powerful, and just a little bit smarter, then you're going to love today's tutorial. I'm going to show you exactly how to use the indirect function to turn a cell reference or range into a string, and use that with the sum function, unlocking a ton of possibilities in your spreadsheets. By the end of this video, you'll understand not only how to use indirect, but also why it's so useful when you're dealing with changing data ranges or complex sheet setups. Let's dive right in. Imagine you've got a list of numbers in your sheet, maybe it's sales for the week or some daily data you're tracking. For this example, I have a simple list, 100, 150, 200, 121, 133, and 144 lined up vertically one after the other. Pretty straightforward, right? Now let's say you want to add these up. Normally, you'd reach straight for the sum function. You'd click into a cell and type equals sum A3, A8, or wherever your data lives. This tells Google Sheets to add everything in that range, easy and reliable. But what if you want more flexibility? Maybe you want to change the range on the fly or even reference different ranges just by updating a cell. That's where indirect comes in. Let me walk you through how indirect works. Instead of hard-coding your cell range directly into the sum formula, what you can do is store the range as text in another cell. For example, in cell C1, you could type A3, A8 just like that as a simple string. It's just sitting there as text. Google Sheets doesn't interpret it as a range on its own. Now here's the cool part. If you use the formula equals sum indirect C1, Google Sheets will read the text in C1, see that it says A3, A8, and sum will treat it just like a normal range reference. Indirect converts that string into a live, usable range. It's like handing someone a treasure map. Instead of just telling them where the treasure is, they can use it to go anywhere just by changing the map. This is incredibly powerful, especially when you have a lot of data or you're working with several sheets and want to combine numbers from all over your document. For instance, if you have summary cells or want to change which data is being summed, you don't have to rewrite your formulas every time. Just update the cell where you keep your range string and the sum will automatically adjust. This can save you so much time, especially as your data grows. If you're working across multiple sheets, indirect really shines. You can actually type the full reference, like sheet 2, A1, A10 into your cell, and indirect will know to look not just at a different range, but a whole different sheet. It's a bit like being able to teleport to where the data is simply by changing the address. One quick note, indirect works with cell references you type as text, so be careful not to accidentally mistype the range. And one more tip, since indirect relies on what's in the cell you reference, you can even build dynamic dashboards or summary sheets that users can control themselves. If you're feeling a little unsure at first, don't worry, just try it with a basic example like we did here. And once you see it in action, you'll start to spot all sorts of places where indirect can make your spreadsheets cleaner and more dynamic. Alright, that's it for this tutorial. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like. It helps the channel out so much. And if you have any questions or want to share how you're using indirect, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical Google Sheets tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.